A very good evening to all of you and welcome back to our channel The Teacher. This is Rajiv and today we will create this seal animation in PowerPoint 2016 or 2019. So let's get started, and I have three different presentations here and I was showing you this one, seal animation morph transition without circles, and the second one is this seal animation morph transition with circles, and I will explain you that why I have drew these circles around the seal. And the third presentation is with the PowerPoint effects. I have created the same animation using the PowerPoint effects instead of morph transition. Let me show you the slideshow. So a little bit different than the morph transition, and let's get started with the first presentation, this one. So basically we have 6 slides here, and on each of the slide the position of the seal and the body parts has been changed. Like on the second slide you can see the position here, and on the third slide you can note down the tail and the fin and the body is moved a little bit, and then the fourth, fifth and sixth. So except the first one, and if I go to the transition step, then you can note down that we have not applied any transition to the first slide. And from the second slide to sixth slide, on all these slides I have applied the morph transition with a duration of 0.05 seconds, and we are advancing to the next slide in the same time. So when I will play the slideshow, then all these 6 slides will get played within 0.30 seconds, and that will create this seal animation. So the morph transition can really help you to create some stunning animations. Like first you need to draw a character, and I have drew this character using the shape tool, and mostly I use the freeform shape tool to draw these kinds of character like this, and later we can use the edit points command from the same format tab, shape format, edit shape, edit points, and then you can give them a curve, or you can remove a point by right clicking on a particular point and then you can choose delete point, or you can also apply other functions like you can change it to a smooth point, and that way it will move like this. And when you create these kinds of character and want to use the morph transition, then surely you need different position of the parts on different slides. So when you draw these kinds of character, you must always consider one thing, that the parts which are in movement, they should be drawn separately. Like if I show you, then you can note down that I have drawn the tail in 2 separate parts, and same did with the body and the fin, and these are the mustache of the seal. So let me show you the second slide, and here I have grouped these body parts, the different body parts that I want to move into the circles. And why I did so, let me show you. So as you can see this half tail here, and if I rotate this circle here, then you can note down the rotation position of the tail. But if I delete this circle and then I try to rotate this, then it will rotate on its axis. So that is the difference, and on each of the slide I need to define a new position of these body parts, so it will be easy for you if you group them within a oval. That way you can easily rotate the objects by just selecting and then rotating the. But on the third presentation I have used some basic PowerPoint effects like the motion path and the spin animation to create the same effect. And this oval that you can see here, it has been grouped with this fin here, and that is to create a custom anchor point. I want to rotate this fin from this position here, and I have grouped this oval with the fin, and if I rotate this now, then it will rotate like this, and if I remove this circle, then it will start rotating on its axis. That is why we need custom anchor points. And once you have the final character and the animations, then later you can go to the shape format and can hide these circles by using no outline and no fill. So as we have applied the motion path with the spin effect, so when you have a object within a circle, then applying the spin animation will really help you to identify that how much rotation you want to give to these objects. So I have used the same technique on this presentation. The only difference is that you no longer see the ovals as you see on this presentation, and later you can hide all these circles by selecting them either through the selection pane. Go to shape format, apply shape fill, no fill, and shape outline, no outline. So I hope you will like this tutorial. Let me know by liking, sharing and commenting on this video, and do subscribe to my channel for more upcoming tutorial videos. Thanks for watching and have a great evening.